Now, after studying about the fertilization and pre-fertilization event, let us begin with the last stage, that is post-fertilization event. Definitely the name only suggests that the events that take place after the process of fertilization are included in the post-fertilization events. These post-fertilization events mainly takes in two steps. First, zygote formation. And second, embryogenesis. That is formation of embryo. These steps occur in sequential manner, that is the embryogenesis process occurs after the formation of zygote. Let us understand these events in brief. So let us first of all begin with the first event, that is zygote. As it can be seen from the figure, a male gamete and a female gamete with n number of chromosomes each after fertilization gives the zygote. This zygote formation includes the number of chromosomes as 2n by the combination or fusion of male and female gamete. This zygote is one of the major characteristics of all sexually reproducing animals. That is, this zygote formation is one of the most important aspects of sexual reproduction. Therefore, zygote is considered as the vital link that ensures the continuity of species from one generation to the next one. Thus, with the help of zygote formation, the continuity of species up now. Formation of zygote can occur anywhere, that is, with an external medium or with an external medium. Therefore, the zygote that is formed in external medium like water then the type of fertilization that occurs is called external fertilization. For example, the fertilization that occurs in frogs and fishes and other amphibians. That is, in organisms like frogs and fishes, external fertilization occurs where the zygote is by the fusion of male and female gamete outside the body, that is in water. While in other animals like humans, the type of fertilization that occurs is internal fertilization. As said earlier, the internal fertilization means that the fertilization that occurs within the body. And so, with the help of internal fertilization, the zygote that is formed is within the body. That is inside the body. Moreover, in some unicellular protist animals, like paramecium, in this, a specialized mode of sexual reproduction occurs, which is known as conjugation. Now, what is conjugation? Conjugation is a type of sexual reproduction in which male and female gamete exchange their nuclei with the help of a temporary cytoplasmic bridge. That is, bridge formation occurs, which is cytoplasmic in nature. That is, this cytoplasmic bridge gets formed. Now, as soon as their nuclei gets exchanged and results into the formation of zygote, then automatically this bridge disappears. Thus the zygote gets formed with the help of a cytoplasmic bridge that is created between the male and female gamete where they exchange their nuclei, and after the formation of zygote, this bridge gets disappeared. Such a sexual mode of reproduction is known as conjugation. However, the formation of zygote does not only depend on the male and female gamete but also depends on other factors. Like the life cycle of the organism, definitely the organism which is undergoing the sexual reproduction. Second, the environment in which that organism lives, because on that basis only the type of fertilization will occur. And on that basis the formation of zygote will occur either external medium or within the body. For example, in few animals like algae, and fungi, the zygote gets developed into a thick wall and this wall is resistant to the desiccation or damage, that is the damage that can occur from the outside environment. Therefore, it acts as protective. That is, this zygote becomes protective in nature. However, mostly, this undergoes a period of rest that is prior to germination. Now, after studying about the post-fertilization event, that is formation of zygote, it is followed by the next step, that is embryogenesis. Embryogenesis is a post-fertilization event that is followed by zygote formation. This term means formation of embryo. As said, that zygote results into the formation of embryo. So it goes in such a manner that male gamete and female gamete fuse to form zygote, which further on cell division and differentiation develops into embryo. This is how the fertilization entire event goes on. Here, the formation of embryo from zygote occurs in two steps, that is cell division and differentiation. Cell division means a constant division of cell, which is also known as mitosis, which is followed by cell differentiation process where the divided cells undergo specific maturity attaining a specific function. That is, the divided cell attain a specificity. Now the specificity can be either in the form of maturity or a function or its property. On the basis of development of embryo, the animals are classified into mainly two types. First, oviparous. Oviparous are the animals in which the development of zygote and thereby embryo takes place outside the female body. Example, reptiles and amphibians. In such animals, the formation of eggs takes place outside the body, which occurs in the form of a hard shell. This hard shell generally occurs in the form of calcareous, which makes it tough and rigid. This hard shell becomes protective in function, which protects the young offspring within, acting as a safe place in the environment. And after a definite period of incubation, the young ones hatch out. And the second type of animals are viviparous animals, which is definitely opposite to the previous one. That is, the development of zygote and embryo takes place within the body. Thus, the embryo development occurs inside the female body. Example, the best example can be of mammals. In mammals, the viviparous action occurs, that is, the embryo development takes place within the body. For example, in humans, the fertilization process takes place within the body, thereby the development of embryo also takes place within the body. After attaining a certain stage of the growth, the young ones are delivered out of the body of the female parent. However, in comparison to oviparous animals, viviparous animals exhibit proper embryonic care and protection, definitely to the offspring, before birth. Thereby, the chances of survival of the young one is more probable in viviparous animals than oviparous one. This figure depicts the structure of an organism that belongs to oviparous and viviparous. This is tadpole and this is dog. This image shows the comparison of oviparous and viviparous animals, where the oviparous animals lay eggs that hatch within the body and they give birth to the live animals. This was all about the animals. However, in plants like angiosperms, the zygote is formed within the ovule. However, after fertilization, the other three organs, that is two accessory and one reproductive, get shedded off. That is, the sepals, petals and stamens get shed off. However, the pistil, that is the female reproductive part, remains attached to it. Due to this, the zygote develops into a thick wall of embryo. And the ovules develop into seed. The ovary, that is rest, develops into fruit which possess a thick wall called pericarp. That is protective in function. After disposal, these seeds germinate under favorable conditions to produce new plants. This figure depicts the structure of various types of fruits and seeds, where this is a pericarp, which is the fruit envelope which consists of seeds.